The coronavirus is reaching critical levels. In the South, they're seeing cases rise to levels not seen since the deadly winter waves, and hospitals are now pushed to the brink. ICU beds running dangerously low. Nationwide, 1 in 4 hospitals are now reporting more than 95% of ICU beds filled. That's up from 1 in 5 last month. Hospitals are feeling the impact of the surge in Florida. Even though cases are declining there, just as many Floridians are testing positive for COVID now as they were in the winter before most people were eligible for the vaccine. The vaccines are a hot topic in the Sunshine State. Governor Ron DeSantis is now threatening cities and counties thousands of dollars if they impose vaccine mandates on their employees. NBC News Now correspondent Maura Barrett joins us now from Orlando in Orange County. It's one of the 3 counties and cities defying Florida's governor. So, Maura, the state's going to start enforcing this fine today. Tell us more about the governor's move and how leaders there in Orange County are responding.
Right. So, Joe, this is just another strike of defiance from Governor DeSantis against political protections when it comes to COVID-19. Basically, this can happen because of a law that he signed into effect early in this summer, saying that cities and counties, companies cannot enforce these vaccine mandates. And he's calling it a political move now that we're hearing a similar directive from the White House in just the last week. But basically what happens here is that the state of Florida can fine any company up to $5,000 per employee that would otherwise lose their job if they weren't to get vaccinated. And obviously, these counties that are putting these vaccine mandates in place have done this in an act of safety. The mayor here in Orlando defending his requirements. I want you to read a statement that I want to read you a statement that he gave to Politico. He said, "I'm not going to take actions that would adversely impact the safety of our community. Sometimes, quite frankly, I question whether the governor really sees it that way. He may say that he does, but I believe that many of the decisions he makes are purely politically motivated." The governor, though, maintains that this is something that he's doing in an act to protect Floridians' jobs. Joe?
I mean, the backdrop of all this is what we've been talking about for several weeks now in Florida. How are hospitals across the state doing there right now?
They're really suffering, Joe, and I feel like a broken record saying this, but the majority of the hospitalizations, especially in those ICUs, are among the unvaccinated. And so that's why places like Orlando, Orange County, where I am, are putting those vaccine requirements into place because they're trying to prevent that. If you take a snapshot of just the surrounding Orlando area, there's 5 hospitals that typically have up to 600 ICU beds. They're down to just 30. And in some hospitals, they're actually in the negatives when it comes to that ICU availability. And like we've been hearing endlessly from doctors working 16-hour shifts, they say they're emotionally fatigued. I want to hear from a few doctors across the state that our team spoke with.
This time around, this variant is deadlier. It is impacting the lungs quicker. It's eating away at the lungs. It's causing more problems. It's causing pneumomediastinum, and it's causing pneumothoraces, and the patients are dying quicker.
These doctors really frustrated with the fact that people still remain to be unvaccinated. They're talking about how emotional it is having to bring children in to say goodbye to their parents. They're also seeing an increasing number of children and teenagers in these ICUs. So still the answer, they say, obviously, is to stay vaccinated in order to stay out of the hospital system, Joe.
All right, Maura, thanks so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.